Hello everyone.
Hi, I'm Doris.
I'm Nela.
Welcome to AGC 2025 Asian Girls in Action Project.
Nice meeting you all.
Yeah. Before we know you, allow us to introduce ourselves to you. My name is Doris, and in Chinese name, I'm called Wu Cuilin. I used to be an English teacher in junior high and senior high school for 30 years. And right now, I'm working as executive board member of IN Taiwan. During my teaching, I not just focus my students' learning. Later on, I began to feel very interesting to inspire my students to help them to become the future leader from them all. Here, you can see that the education for the 21st century should have this kind of components. The first one is learning ability, language proficiency, and action capacity. And the last one is the global perspectives. As you can see, I was inspired my students because they are the active learners. So therefore, I began to devote part of my time as the IN volunteer teachers. So here you can see these the activities that we have helped to host for our students for their summer camp, for them to know more about PBL, to learn more about how they can work together. And meanwhile, I also have very wonderful IN partners across schools or even across the country. With my teaching job experience and also the volunteer teacher in IN, gradually I regard myself as a teacher who is the creator of my students' learning environment for more learning activities. So I began love to empower my students, inspire their motivation, and make their learning meaningful. I love teaching and love to see my students growing as active learners. As you can see, my past experience, not just as a teacher, and gradually I was inspired my students and to realize that sometimes the best way to learn is learning by doing. And I'm so lucky that I am also one of the IN International Society. I'm not just working with the teachers or people around in Taiwan. I also work with all the educators who love their students to learn more globally. We are so happy that we are going to meet you online and even face-to-face to make your learning better. Well, I hope that you can understand me more based on my introduction about my work experience. Besides that, I'd like to share some information with you about my family and hobbies. As you can see here, this is my lovely family. I have 2 sons with my husband, and we love to travel. And every time we have a great time during the trip. Besides that, as you can see here, you might be very interested in knowing what kind of fruit I hold on my hand. This is called bell fruit in Taiwan. I look forward to meeting you if you have the opportunity to come to Taiwan so that you can taste the very tasty fruit. So my hobbies, number 1 is to be close to the nature. And so enjoy it if you can come, because I live in the southern part of Taiwan. Besides being close to the nature, I also love to share one of my hobbies. My favorite hobby is baking. And these the bagels I bake for my family. Don't they look very delicious? So, we look forward to meeting you in 2024 AGC project. Bye-bye.
Hi there, this is Nela again, teaching English, Spanish, and PBL at Sangong Girls High School. Are you ready? Because we are going to embark on a roller coaster ride with my personal teaching adventure and experiences. Picture this. I was born in Taiwan, where my roots lie deep. It was Ecuador changed my teenage life. You were wondering why Ecuador? It is because my parents fell in love with the beauty of that culture. So that's why I grew up over there, with its beauty, culture, and tradition. After graduating from high school, I went back to Taiwan to learn Chinese. Later on, I pursued my higher education in Minnesota, United States, where I fell in love with the Minnesotan landscape and the cold weather. My high school days were not just about lecturing textbooks. It is about hands-on exploration and delving into the depths of knowledge. Back then, computers were not common, and the library was my Google for research. So that's why, from this experience, I have the foundation for my future. After reaching college in Minnesota, United States, I was greeted by a professor who avoided the traditional lecturing. He is in favor of critical thinking and problem solving. This pedagogical shift was transformation approach for my learning. Since I was a child, I desired to become a teacher. You may ask why? Well, it was my teachers who inspired me, guided me to a flame of knowledge and creativity. So that's why I want to make a difference, to inspire, to mold young generation into lifelong learners. Joy I earn a beacon of inspiration not only for myself but also my students. It is a platform not only foster a love for learning but also encourage students to do more projects. Year after year, our participation in I Earn Taiwan's PBL events allow us to showcase our project and connect not only local, national, but also globally international. As a PBL teacher, I got the key to the coolest classroom in town, where I had the opportunity to create an environment where creativity thrives, expectation soars, and feedback flows freely in the classroom. Through collaborative projects and final presentations, the students are not only critical thinkers, but they also are the role models for their peers, and they are the world changers. After all, life isn't about teaching, working, or training. If I'm not too busy inspiring the next generation of superstars, I would like to spend time with my squad, 2 children, and my wonderful daughter-in-law, and my rock star husband. We are all hiking, exploring, and capturing life's magical moment in one snap at a time. During my free time, I would like to take a walk. Then I would like to watching drama, especially Chinese drama. Then I would like to discover unknown places. Then the most important, I like to take pictures. I invite you to join me, Doris, Jianhan, and mentors on this epic adventure of learning, laughing, and thinking, and living about life. Back up, amigos, because the best will come. Gracias, and let's make most wonderful memories through 2024 Asian Girls Campaign.
Hello everyone, welcome to this year's AGC program. I'm your PBL facilitator, Dr. Chen Han Chen. Actually, Nela, Doris, and I, we are all great friends in Iron, Taiwan, and we all love PBL. Let me introduce myself. I have an PhD in education from Indiana University, Bloomington, USA. I'm now teaching at National Taipei University of Education as an associate professor in the Office of Teacher Education. I'm also an executive board member of IN Taiwan. In my class, we had an international PBL activity. For example, those are the Japanese students from Aichi University of Education. They just came to visit us last week, and we had a spaghetti challenge activity. We used 20 sticks of spaghetti to build the tallest structure, and we put a marshmallow on the top. If the marshmallow falls down, then you fail. So this is an activity for collaboration and creativity. As to my favorite hobbies, I love traveling, hanging out with my kids, watching movies, swimming, and reading. This is the picture when my family and I went to Sydney in this winter vacation, and this is the University of Sydney. I'm honored to facilitate last year's AGC program. I'm looking forward to you all in this year's Asian Girls in Action program. Good luck and see you soon.